Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I've just a few little parts to install onto Letisha's Evo. So I thought I'd make a little video. Some parts that I've installed on my car before, but I thought why not? That was sort of older videos. So as you can see here, I have this carbon fiber scoop, and this is actually the one off my car, as I got a new one. So it's my birthday coming up, and I actually got an early birthday present. So I got a new Rex Speed C-West style scoop, so it's like this one, but it's a little bit more raised at the back here. This one is the Charge Speed style. So I think I may have gotten my present a little bit early, as Letisha knew that if I got my new one, then she would be getting this one. So yeah, got the gift last night early, so we're installing that on my car, which I'll just show you how that looks at the end. So yeah, this one will be going onto her red Evo, which should look good, as we are wanting to start adding a few more carbon fibre pieces to the car. We also have this Evolution by Design fire extinguisher bracket. Now this is a must-have if you're, really should be in any car, but if you're running a performance car with a decent bit of power, something can go wrong. Stuff can get hot with aftermarket manifolds and turbos and all that sort of stuff, so you never know if something might start a little fire, and it's better to be safe than sorry. So yeah, we picked up this Evolution by Design fire extinguisher bracket, and I just went and picked up this fire extinguisher from Autobarn. This one was on sale, and it's not the one that I actually planned on grabbing. It's not the same one that I have in my car, but it does come with a bracket, so hopefully it works. If not, I'll return it and get the one that I was actually going to buy, but just saw this, it looked the same, and it was on sale, so I thought why not. And still 1 kilo, same ratings and everything. And with a 5-year warranty, but yeah, it was just happened to be they had a lot of these on sale, so grab that. So yeah, we'll head home now. Just actually on my way home from picking up the fire extinguisher, so I'll head home and we'll show you how you install these two parts, and yeah, see how they all look. Alright, so made it home. Here's our parts. Got the car parked up in the garage, and I think we'll start off with this, since we're already at the front of the car. So yeah, there's an idea of how it's going to look, which I think will be really good with this red. So yeah, let's open up the bonnet and get to removing the stock one. Okay, let's get this stock one off. Another great reason to upgrade this for us is that we have, as you can see, removed the carpeting, sound deadening, whatever it is called, that it sits here normally. And once you do that, the base of this, as you can see, is like cream, so obviously you could just flip it over, quickly give it a paint with some colour matched red paint, or even paint it black. But yeah, obviously I'm going to remove this now. So I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 10mm bolts we need to undo, and I believe we have to do these couple of screws as well to pull it apart, but we'll see as we go. It's been a while since I've taken a stock one of these off. So grab a 10mm. And those are all actually really loose. So that's those 5 removed. It's loose now, and it's got these little plastic clips. So that's one loosened. There we go. If you can't get them with your finger, then just grab some pliers, loosen those. So that is now ready to come out, so close this up. There we go. That's that one out. Definitely want to keep this in good condition. So put this aside. grab our carbon fibre. And there we go, that's basically how it's going to look. Now we'll open our bonnet or hood back up and just try and do that gently so that don't shake this so it will pop out. Not that it probably will, but yeah, as you can see now it's black on the bottom side. So now, depending which scoop you buy, they'll all have different mounting locations, or not locations, but different screws or whatever you need to use. So this one has 3 at the bottom, 2 in the middle, 2 at the front. So when I had it in my car, I didn't actually have all of those filled. What I'm using is just some 10mm bolts that came off the car in some other spot. So we'll just sort of get a couple in and tighten them. And the thing with carbon fibre pieces is they never quite sit the way you want them to. This one actually has pretty good fitment, to be honest. But say if it's sticking up on sort of one side a bit, and you can try and possibly, you know, keep that side a little bit loose and then tighten this one, and it may even it out. But yeah, I found that this one that I had on my car is actually pretty decent for a cheap aftermarket one. So I'll chuck these rest of the bolts in, we'll tighten it up, and we'll see how flush we can get it sitting. Okay, so as you can see, I've got a bunch of bolts in. Went 2 in the back, 1 in the corner, 2 in the middle, and I've just put 1 at the front for now, as it seemed to hold it down better not having 1 on that side. So if we close this up, if I put 1 in there, it was kind of pulling it down too far, so just having 1 on this side kept it pretty even. Up the sides here, it's pretty good. At the back, there's a tiny little bit that's sticking up, but it's actually pretty good. Because if I show you the one that I just put on my car that replaced this, it's nowhere near as good a fitment, even though this is just a really cheap one. The one that we bought is a Rex Speed one, Seawest style. And yeah, I know Rex Speed is just like a, you know, cheap replica knockoff brand, but it's meant to be kind of the upmarket version of cheap sort of eBay style carbon fibre, and it is absolutely terrible. I'm gonna have to do a lot of work to make it fit, whereas this one I'm actually pretty happy with. So yeah, I'll quickly show you my Rex Speed one that I just put on my car, which I'm about to start playing around with trying to get the fit better. But the first go, that's how this one sat. If we go over to mine, so this is the Rex Speed one on my car. So if I close this so you can see a bit better, massive gap, big gap there, and even over this side. So not really good anywhere. It's not flush in any way all the way around, and it comes with some sort of cheap screws, and I've already threaded those trying to get this tight, so I'm going to throw those away, use just some bolts. But yeah, not really happy with that. Like the look. Did want this Seawest style one for ages. I did used to have one on my car, but the carbon fibre was trashed. I bought it second hand, but only bought it because it had such good fitment. Unsure of the brand, but it doesn't look like it's the same as this one. This one, really like this, but I don't like these gaps. So anyway, I'll keep playing around with that later, see if I can get it better. But let's get back to the red Evo, and we'll put the fire extinguisher bracket in now. Alright, so moving on to the fire extinguisher bracket. So this is going to mount down here. So what we need to do is pull these two these little plastic covers off for the bolts for the seat. And then on my car I seem to have 14mm on this side, 15mm on this side, so let's see if it's the same. It's got a 15mm. So we're going to loosen these. And so yeah, both 14 mils on this car. I'm not sure why mine had a 15 mil. So we'll pop these out. There you go. Then this is actually going to sit underneath. So if you lift the seat just up a little bit, there's my light. Just want to basically slide it underneath. Like that. That's how it would sit. But before we do that, actually I want to, just to make it easier, bolt the bracket for the fire extinguisher to this bracket, if that makes sense. Just once it's on there, it's a bit tight, so yeah, we'll get that on there first, then we'll put this on. There you go. Got the brackets sat on to the mount. Put a couple of M6 bolts. So just make it easier, because obviously getting that on once this is sitting mounted in is going to be quite tight. So yeah, I may flip this around, put it that way, because I figured coming from the driver's seat it's probably easier to grab it that facing this way, but we'll spin it around if we need to. Okay, so like I said, now we just need to get this under here. So if we just slightly lift. Bit awkward with one hand, so just put my camera down, get that into position. But yeah, basically we want the holes are going to line up. So there we go, going straight down through. Get our bolts for our seat. Alright, bolts both in. Get our little plastic covers back on. There we go. Grab our fire extinguisher. So there we go. Set that in. Alright, there we go. All done. Let's put my light down. So nice and secure. Not going anywhere, but then it's right there if you need it. Hopefully you don't, but yeah, easy access. So probably recommend everyone should be keeping one of those in their car, especially if they have changed to a lot of aftermarket parts like this car has. And so I'll put a link in the description to this Evolution by Design fire extinguisher bracket. It's around $80 I think from AK Racing. So I'll put a link. If you're in the US, they do make a USDM version, because I don't think this one will mount in your passenger seat, which is that side over there. So there is a separate version for USDMs. But yeah, I'll put a link in the description, and they will ship internationally. I know on their website it just says it ships to Australia only, but they will ship anywhere in the world. You just have to send them a message or an email. And if you do, make sure you let them know that I sent you. But yeah, that's going to be it for today's video. So not much to install, but I always like to document what I'm doing with the cars. So yeah, it's two little mods, scoop and the bracket. And yeah, thought why not make a little video for you guys. Definitely easy to do, well worth doing this one at least. And the scoop is personal preference if you like carbon fibre. I think it looks great though. So we'll actually go around to the front of the car. Let's get another good look at that. So either getting some carbon ones of these, painting these gloss black, or doing something different. I personally just prefer them to be in gloss black, or if in carbon, if you can get the same sort of matching as the scoop. But yeah, the front of the car is looking great now. That's got sort of carbon fibre at the scoop there, then at the mirrors and at the side pillars that we installed previously. So a few more little pieces here and there, and it'll all sort of start tying together really well. But yeah, the car is looking great. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. That's going to be it for today. If you did enjoy, make sure you give the video a like. And if you want to see more videos like this on the Evo 10 Rally Art Lancer platform, then definitely consider subscribing to my channel. It will really be appreciated. But yeah, with that said, I'll catch you guys next time.